Trump unexpectedly announces Israel and Iran have agreed to a ceasefire.
PM Pham Minh Chinh leaves for WEF meeting. Working visit to China.
Nguyen is acting decisively to bring Resolution 57 into practice.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. I'm Nguyen, and here we go, the first headline of the show. The U.S. President Donald Trump announced Monday that Israel and Iran have agreed on a complete and total ceasefire that would officially take effect at 7 a.m. Israel time.
Under the ceasefire announced by Mr. Trump, Iran would stop striking Israel in 6 hours, at midnight ET on Tuesday. And Israel is expected to stop striking Iran 12 hours after that, at noon ET Tuesday. Then, after another 12 hours, or at midnight ET Wednesday, the war will be considered over. In a Truth Social post later, President Trump expressed his welcome for Israel and Iran to have fully agreed on a comprehensive ceasefire after both sides complete their ongoing final tasks. However, up to now, Israel and Iran have not officially confirmed or denied Trump's ceasefire announcement. Before the ceasefire announcement, Iran had launched ballistic missiles targeting the U.S. Al-Udeid airbase in Qatar and several other military targets in Iraq.
Russia launched major attack on Ukraine as the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky departs for Europe and possibly attends NATO summit.
Ukraine's Air Force announced that Russia launched 352 unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and 16 missiles overnight to attack Ukraine's territory. With the main attack direction being the capital Kyiv, Ukrainian air defense forces shot down a total of 354 targets, including 339 UAVs and 15 missiles. The attack in Kyiv and surrounding areas killed at least 9 people and injured 33 others. On the same day, the Russian Defense Ministry said it had attacked Ukrainian military targets overnight, including military-industrial complexes in Kyiv, with high-precision weapons and UAVs. The Russian attack took place one day before NATO's annual summit, which is held from June 24 to 25 in The Hague, Netherlands.
Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh just left Hanoi on June 24th morning for the 16th annual meeting of the new champions of the World Economic Forum in Tianjin and a working visit to China.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chin's working trip is taking place from June 24 to 27 at the invitations of Chinese Premier Li Qiang and WEF President and CEO Borga Brend. This is the third consecutive year that Vietnam has been invited by the host country China and the World Economic Forum to attend the Forum of Pioneers. By participating in the forum, Vietnam continues to affirm its foreign policy of independence, self-reliance, and multilateralization and diversification of foreign relations, as well as its proactive, comprehensive, and effective international integration. At the same time, it conveys a message of its determination and aspiration to enter a new era of development.
Upcoming are some updated news.
The National Assembly on June 24 adopted the law on amendments and supplements to several articles of the law on Vietnamese nationality with full support from all deputies, expanding the conditions for naturalization for investors, experts and people with meritorious services to the country. The draft amended law has relaxed the provisions in Article 19, allowing exemption from some conditions when applying for naturalization for people with special merit. Scientists, investors, foreign experts, notably, those who meet the conditions can also retain their original nationality, if permitted by the president. In addition, people who acquire Vietnamese nationality can use a name that combines their Vietnamese name and a foreign name to facilitate international living and working.
In recent years, Nguyen has made a strong breakthrough, continuously entering the top 10 of the country in attracting FDI. In the first quarter of 2025, the total new and adjusted investment capital in the province reached more than 6,700 billion Vietnamese dongs. In particular, The V-ship Nguyen 3 project with a capital of $52.5 million United States dollars was officially approved for investment. Recently, the province handed over 66.8 hectares of land in Zone A, Nam Cam Industrial Park, to FDI enterprises for construction. The work of marking, preventing re-encroachment, and accelerating leveling has been carried out synchronously. Nguyen currently has 40 FDI projects in operation, creating jobs for about 28,000 workers. With the project to expand the Southeast Economic Zone to more than 104,000 hectares by 2025. The province aims to attract 20 to 25 FDI projects with a total capital of over $1 billion United States dollars, creating new jobs for 40,000 workers.
Resolution 57 of the Politburo holds exceptional significance, setting forth resolute demands to dismantle institutional bottlenecks and barriers. It also introduces robust solutions to unleash the creative potential of the scientists and the public. To bring this resolution to life, Nghệ An has strongly promoted its directives. Concurrently, a series of leadership documents, directives, and specific policy mechanisms have been enacted, forming the basis for the decisive and effective practical actions across the entire political system. More in the story.
To ensure the widespread dissemination of the resolution, Nguyen organized a province-wide online conference. This event aimed to thoroughly communicate the resolution's content and spirit to over 13,000 cadres and party members. Additionally, localities and departments concurrently launched the Digital Literacy for All movement. This initiative is designed to bring digital knowledge to every cadre, civil servant, worker, and citizen throughout the province. The province has also resolutely directed party committees, party organizations, agencies and units to develop plans to implement Resolution 57 and digital transformation of their sectors, fields and units. Furthermore, the content of Resolution 57's implementation will be incorporated into the documents of party congresses at all levels.
Nguyen Science and Technology Department is also directly advising the Provincial People's Committee and the Steering Committee of Resolution 57 to effectively implement the contents according to the proposed program and plan.
With the message that science and technology are the lighthouses illuminating the future of the agricultural sector, Nguyen's Department of Agriculture and Environment is comprehensively developing a synchronized database management system for its specialized agricultural and environmental fields. Simultaneously, it's establishing seamless connectivity with existing databases from ministries, national agencies, the province, and other departments, moving towards building modern digital infrastructure. We will complete the construction of the database of the entire industry, covering all fields to have enough database to integrate with the database system of the ministry as well as the province. To operationalize Resolution 57 of the Politburo, Nguyen Provincial Party Standing Committee's plan sets the following targets. By 2030, Nguyen will possess advanced scientific, technological, and innovation capabilities in several key areas. The technological prowess and innovation capacity of businesses will exceed the national average. The digital economy will account for approximately 20% of the province's GRDP. The number of enterprises meeting the criteria for science and technology enterprises and innovative startups will have tripled compared to 2020. Nguyen will be among the top 25 provinces and cities nationwide with the best digital transformation index. This goal is currently being realized through determined action by Nguyen's entire political system.
The last story just ended our show today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye and see you later.